You're listening to Short History Shorts audio, where history speaks louder than images. Carthage is not just an ancient name buried in dusty texts or echoing through classical ruins. It's a living presence in Tunisia today. Though destroyed and rebuilt, forgotten and remembered, Carthage continues to shape the cultural, political, and symbolic identity of modern Tunisia. To speak of Carthage in Tunisia is to speak of a layered legacy of Phoenician settlers, Roman conquerors, Muslim caliphates, French colonizers, and Tunisian nationalists. Carthage, the once mighty rival of Rome, has transformed from a fallen empire into a symbol of pride, endurance, and deep historical continuity. Today, Carthage is a wealthy suburb of Tunis. Its quiet streets, lined with palm trees and villas, seem a world away from the roar of ancient wars. But beneath the surface, its ruins tell a different story. The remains of Punic ports, Roman baths, Christian basilicas, and Byzantine walls are scattered across the landscape. The ruins are protected as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but they're also part of the daily life of Tunisians. School children visit the Tofet. Couples walk among the Roman columns at sunset. Tour guides speak in French, Arabic, and English, testaments to the layered colonial and post-colonial history of the land. Carthage is not frozen in time. It's woven into modern life. For many Tunisians, Carthage represents more than historical tourism. It's a symbol of indigenous greatness, a non-European civilization that challenged the might of Rome. In a region often shaped by outside powers, whether Arab, Ottoman, or European, the idea of Carthage stands as a reminder that greatness once grew from African soil, from local hands, from Semitic roots. The figure of Hannibal, in particular, resonates deeply. His audacious crossing of the Alps is taught in schools not just as a military feat, but as a symbol of resistance, intellect, and strategic genius. He is admired not only as a general, but as a representative of Carthaginian defiance, an ancestor of Tunisian identity. After Tunisia gained independence from France in 1956, Carthage took on a new political dimension. Habib Bourguiba, the country's first president, deliberately styled Tunisia as the heir of Carthage rather than of Rome or the Arab caliphates. He even chose to build his presidential palace near the ancient ruins, an act heavy with symbolism. The past was being reappropriated. Carthage was no longer a relic of defeat, but a foundation stone for modern nationalism. Tunisia, Bourguiba seemed to say, was neither European nor Middle Eastern. It was something older, something African, something Carthaginian. The legacy is also linguistic. Though Punic is a dead language, Arabic has absorbed traces of it. Place names, agricultural terms, and religious rituals bear echoes of a Semitic past. Some folk customs in rural Tunisia, rites of passage, burial traditions, fertility symbols, may trace their lineage back to Punic practices, though filtered through centuries of Islamic, Berber, and Mediterranean influence. Carthage, in this way, is not just seen in stones. It is felt in the soil and in the soul. Archaeological efforts continue to uncover new layers of Carthage's past. In the 21st century, international teams, especially Franco-Tunisian collaborations, have made progress in deciphering Punic urban planning, maritime technology, and religious practices. The Tofet remains controversial, its interpretation as a site of child sacrifice still debated. But this debate itself is part of Carthage's modern legacy, a struggle over identity, over history, over what it means to belong to a place so heavily mythologized by its enemies. Tunisia today carries Carthage as both a burden and a banner. And yet Carthage is also global. The name appears in literature, opera, and film. From Virgil's Aeneid to modern retellings, Dido and Hannibal continue to inspire. Tourists from around the world walk through Bursa Hill and peer out across the Gulf of Tunis, where once Roman triremes clashed with Carthaginian quinqueremes. The city's ruins whisper to all who visit, about empire, ambition, destruction, and memory. But to Tunisians, that whisper is louder. It says, "This is yours. You come from greatness." Tunisia has woven Carthage into its brand, on stamps, coins, and museum walls. The image of the Punic horse head is seen alongside Islamic crescents and Berber symbols. Carthage is part of the country's plural heritage, standing not in contradiction to Islam or Arab identity, but alongside them. Tunisia's uniqueness lies in this mosaic identity: Phoenician, Berber, Roman, Arab, French. And Carthage is the oldest tile in that mosaic. In times of political upheaval or economic hardship, Tunisians sometimes look to Carthage as a source of national pride, a reminder that their land once challenged the world's greatest empire. In this sense, Carthage is more than a memory. It is a mirror and a goal. It reflects a past of power and sophistication that modern Tunisia can aspire to, even while confronting the complexities of democracy, globalization, and regional instability. Ultimately, Carthage's legacy in Tunisia today is not static. It evolves with each generation, with each excavation, with each debate. For some, it is a romantic symbol. For others, a site of scholarly inquiry. For others still, a convenient national myth. But for all Tunisians, it remains a point of connection. A reminder that beneath the sands of time lies a city that once ruled seas, challenged empires, and dared to dream of immortality.